smell of coffee in the air. Someone's working in the kitchen downstairs. I wish they bring some bread and ham and eggs, but black coffee first, please, for sure. It's 6:15 in the morning, and I like to stay in bed and go for work. I see the sun stripes on the floor, can't say I'm back for more. It's 6:15 in the morning, studying the paintings on the wall from my wife. Some are dark, some in between, and some alive. I hear the tippity-tap on the floor from my cat. Jump into my bed and then meow. It's 6:15 in the morning, and I like to stay in bed and go for working. See the sun stripes on the floor, can say I'm back for more. It's 6:15 in the morning. One day when I retire, my bed could be my worst desire, but I beg my doctor shout, get out. It's 6:15 in the morning, and I like to stay in bed, don't go for work. To see the sun stripes on the floor, say I'm back for more. It's 6:15 in the morning. It's 6:15 in the morning, and I like to stay in bed, go working. See the sun stripes on the floor, and say I'm back for more. It's 6:15 in the morning.
Actually, let me turn my mic on. Hello, welcome to Houghton Mackay for our Sunday discussion. And this week, something a little different. We're going to be looking at I'm going to be taking you on a tour of the website, so the magazine and the business hub. We have lots of different things that come up with the show, including Japanese lessons on Thursdays. And there are some guests coming up with artists and others who will be taking part in the show. If you want to take part, please send an email to, if you've got a pen and paper, Houghton and Mackay. So info@houghtonandmackay.com, and let's get in touch. Let's have you on the show. There's a children's author coming up as well, and this will be planned and announced on our website. I'll show you the website in a moment. We're looking for lots and lots of different guests, so please get in touch and let's discuss things live on the show. So let's have a look at the magazine, and then we'll go through some of the articles whilst we go through them at the same time. Starting with the actual magazine then. Here's the main page. For those that don't know, we have a magazine with freelance writers who take part. The articles are not published that often, but it's getting more and more frequent as we go along. The actual name, little bit of good news, is a registered trademark now. So if you didn't know, there's one piece of information. There's a little bit there on the live shows and the newest articles. We can see those scrolling on the actual front page. I'm just hurrying it up a little bit because it's on an automatic scroll. And then if we go down, we're in different sections. There's lifestyle, and let's skip these bits for a few seconds. Scrolling down, wealth and investing. Now, just to let you know, I'm actually looking for writers who would like to write under the heading of wealth and investing. It's quite a hard subject, of course, But if it interests you, then please get in touch. And to see a few examples, the latest one in this subject was an article here. Let's just click that and go into it. That was a very good article by Emily James, whom you can see in a moment. I'll show you the actual place where all of the people are, and you can create your own account. It has its own social media section as well. If you are a brand, there she is. If you are a brand and you're looking for exposure to the audience, we have about 30,000 across the social media arena, which is a nice amount. It's mostly 90% mostly organic. The posts, for instance, on Instagram are very successful. It gains about 300 to 500 likes per post on average, so that's a really good start. Now, one thing that I do say often is at the bottom of the articles you can actually choose a star for, as you can see them flickering there, but that's because my mouse is going over them and I'm showing you the different options. So give the writer a star if you haven't. They do notice, they do check out their own articles, and it cheers them up greatly. At the bottom of the page as well, there's lots of lifestyle subjects. So if you did want to become a writer with the project, by all means, get in touch. There's lots of options for writing and lots of viewers. Now, how do you go to the top of the magazine? As you scroll down, there's a home button just there, top left. There we go. So let's have a look at the user profiles. Let's choose one of the articles here. Click on that to go into it. And if we click the person's name, Dave Jones in this case, you can see that they can create their own profile as well. And as they write, their articles build up and form a library. So it's very good for your SEO if you are a writer wanting to gain some good exposure to an audience. Let's go to Magazine Home. In fact, let's go to the members. And you can see there's not that many right now, but it is starting to build. It's writers and photographers. Mr. Mayer there is a photographer. You can put your own website on there as well. And if you want to join, it's not showing up. Let me go to the home page. It's not showing on the actual website here, but at the top of the web page where it says BizHub, to the left of that are all the headings where you can actually sign up and create your own profile. So let's have a look at one of these articles whilst we're here. Let's go into them. And we'll cover, as I said, let me scroll down, the advertising section and how you take part as an advertiser on the business side, the business hub. So let's choose this one. This is the latest article. It's about antiques as an asset, the rise of the vintage investment. And this is a very interesting article by Emily Allen, who investigated the actual aspects discussed with, as she rightly points out, with the digital era, consumerism, it is a very quiet counter trend slowly taking shape, metamorphosizing in fact. And pretty much maybe all of us have at least had or dipped a toe into the world of antiques, at least at bric-a-brac markets or even flea markets and so on. And it's nice to obtain that one piece that is valuable even to us. It's not always about financial value, but it's about looking for those pieces that are scarce and have longevity. That's one of the attractions for collectors at the moment. Do have a look at this article, and you can find out a little bit more about some of the societies that are involved, and as they're mentioned in the article as well. It's a broader cultural movement, and they are closely linked, or becoming more so, with sustainability, because a lot of people want to actually go towards trying to save the environment. Instead of going for cheap mass-produced items, they look for these very valuable, scarce items that they can collect, including furniture, pictures, ornaments, and so on and so on. Pottery, in my case, I do collect a lot of pottery, and silk cushions, and so on and so on. So do take a look. Give Emily your vote at the very bottom, and she's got 10 so far, which is very good. And they will indeed be very pleased to see that. So now, over on the Business Hub side, as you know, we have a magazine and a business hub. Lots of things there that can help brands and so on and so on. So let's just go into that side. Let me just liven that up there. There it is. We can show you the bits and pieces. Just need to go into interact mode. Houghton and Mackay. This is the business hub side of things. Excuse me just a second. There we go. So let's go to the About page. If you take a look, where are we? I'm afraid it's not scrolling, so we'll have to leave that. Oh, it is. There it is. It's come back. So there's the About page. It gives a very brief overview of everything that Houghton and Mackay does. We are basically a touch point for the world of culture, lifestyle and wealth. And magazine, as you saw earlier, and also a broadcasting organisation. We're starting to branch out into broadcasting, obviously, as you can see here. There's other opportunities if you're a brand looking to advertise as well, because content marketing is one of the things that we are starting to get involved with. There are lots of options. You can advertise on the front page of the magazine, as you saw, and also in the side margins. And if you would like a mention for your brand or project, it's also important to get that involved. The membership site is also something else that we have, and freelance writing, as you saw, where you can find your actual niche as a writer. It's a good setup. We have about 30,000 followers across social media, and our presence is quite good. It's growing year by year, month by month, and some of the posts actually have 100,000 views. Some of them slightly less, and there's a very good number of likes on both Facebook and the YouTube page, including Instagram as well. So there we go. There's a brief overview of what it's all about, and I hope you enjoyed that little tour. A lot of people don't realise where everything is, so I thought I'd just take the opportunity to show you all the bits and pieces. Again, I would like to have more guests on the show. If you're into arts, culture, literature, and would like to do some debates on these cultures, then do get in touch and we'll have you on the show. Look on the YouTube channel or Facebook at the past videos and you can see exactly what we've been doing. And I hope that you enjoyed this brief tour or show. We're going to have a guest on the show next week or the week after, and we're going to have an art house movie made by film students. So we'll hope to see you then. Thank you once again for attending, and we'll see you soon.